All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started tonight. And what we want to talk about is, all right, I signed up for Atomy. Now what do I do? You have a new customer that signed up for Atomy. What do you direct them to do? And really the first thing that you need to focus on is becoming an auto consumer, which means you need to know how to use your website. You need to know how to order, and you need to know how to order through the Atomy mobile app, because it's very simple. And then the one business thing that we're going to cover tonight is what is PV. So getting to know your Atomy website. So as you know, when you sign up with Atomy, you get a free website. So not only is there no joining fee, you get access to a free website. So if we could go to that slide, please. Okay, so when you signed up for Atomy, you were given an Atomy member ID number and a password. So either you entered this yourself to join and put in your password, and then at the end you got the member ID, or if you asked your sponsor to sign you up, they should have sent you your member ID and your password. You need to keep that in a safe place, and you need to try to remember it or put it like in your phone, so that if you need to order something and you're not near your computer, you'll have that information in your phone. So you have a member ID, which is good globally, which is amazing. And you've got your own password. Next slide. So on your internet browser, you're going to want to type in the internet address to get to your website. So for the United States, it's www.atomy.com/US. And when you enter that, this is what's going to pop up. There you go. So you see everybody gets the same first page, okay? And you are able to log into your specific website. So the way you're going to do that is by clicking the little icon in the top right-hand side that says login. When you do that, this next screen pops up that has a space for your ID and a space for your password. So you'll want to go ahead and enter those. And then hit login. So now you could see your very own personal web page. In the upper right-hand corner, you'll see your name and your member ID. You didn't have to build it. It got built for you, which is really, really cool. And so if we look at this a little bit, we're going to see a heading for the shopping mall, a heading for my office, a heading for channel Atomy at the top, CH Atomy, and then you'll see USA as the country that you're in. But you've got different drop downs for that, and we'll cover that in another meeting. But for right now, we just want to go ahead and show you what's here in the website. So click Edit My Account to view your account. And when you see that, you're able to see your name with your ID number. You'll see your telephone number. You'll see your cell phone number and your address. Your password is there and your guest password is there. What's the difference between a regular password and a guest password? Your regular password is for you to use so that you can get into this screen and into your office, which is going to have some personal information that is yours. Your guest password is one that you create. So if somebody was curious about Atomy and they wanted to just look at the shopping mall, you can give them your ID number, but with your guest password. And by entering the mall that way, they can't see your personal account information, but they can see the items in the shopping mall with the price and the PV and the descriptions, which is pretty cool. So if you, after you sign up, you just want to go ahead and look at this page, Edit My Account, to make sure that everything there is correct and up to date. If you ever change your address, you could change it here. If you ever change your email address, this is another place you could change it, your cell phone number. This is where you can make changes to your own personal information. So now we're going to click onto My Office. So that's right, you get an office when you get your web page. And here it's going to show you different things that you'll be learning about further on in the beginner's class and certainly in the intermediate class. We're not covering a whole lot about the business items and terms today, but that's where that information lives, and this is where you can find it. So for right now, you can click at the top, Support. We want you to see where some resources are for you, not only to build your business, but to answer any questions that you might have about Atomy. So when you click on Support, you're going to see this screen pop up. And you'll see the different topics, my Atomy, my life scenario, my schedule, my account. If you click on under support FAQs for frequently asked questions, you're going to see some questions that people have when they join Atomy. So across the top here, you've got all different tabs. So the very first tab are the top 10 questions people tend to ask. And then the rest are all by topic. So questions about membership, about products, about orders or payment, all of those things have questions there that give you information. So here we see the top 10. This is a shot of the product tab. Is the toothbrush FDA certified? Are the products vegan? It's good to get to know these answers, even though they may not be your questions, because they may be questions that some future consumer you want to sign up might have. And it's good to know the answer to some of these. If you click on a question, you click on the question and you'll be able to see the answer. So this one here says, do any products contain pork? And then the answer is that the following healthcare supplements are manufactured with capsules that contain pork skin: the Finezyme, the Sephora Queen, the saw palmetto, and the Alaska omega-3. So that is important to some people of certain religious practices that forbid them to eat pork. So that would be an important thing for you to know. If you click on the category tabs, like changes or documents, you can see different questions that people have had over time. So if you go back to this page here, which is your support page in your My Office, and you click on resources, you're going to find a lot of different things here as well, which is really, really great, because I'll tell you, many, many companies do not have these resources available to their people, or if they do, they charge them for it. So here you can download different leaflets. You know, the 2021 Atomy America seminar schedule. If you're someone who likes things on paper and not always on your devices, you can download these things and print them off. There's a product price sheet. So you would want to click on the form or document that you want to print. There's one here about cruelty-free animal testing or how to return a product. So you would click on that gray bar that says download in order to get that document or form to print. So that's the part of My Office that we're showing you tonight. Again, this is a beginner's class. We want to keep it very high level, and you will be learning more about that as our classes progress. But now we're going to click into the shopping mall to view our products and shop. So what is PV? Well, when you go into the shopping mall, PV is a point value. That's not a foreign term to people who have done some form of MLMs before, but it might be a new term if you've never done that before. So you'll see that a box of HemoHim costs $92 US, and in the USA, we get 54,600 PV for every box of HemoHim that we buy. The absolute set gives you 130,000 PV when you buy that. And the Korean red ginseng, the Hongmandan, it gives you 40,000 PV. And you know, that's something I take every single day, me and my husband, and I still can't say the word, but that gives you 40,000 PV for the $75 purchase price. These will all eventually add up to give you PV that you need in order to advance in your business. So we're going to explore the shopping mall a little bit and talk about how to order. I'm sorry, did someone have a question? Okay, so next slide. All right, so now we're going to click on the shopping mall to view products and shop. So when you do that, you're going to see different tabs for this too at the top. And you can click view all, and it'll be page upon page upon page of all of our products, but in no particular order. But if you want to go ahead and streamline your shopping, if you're looking for HemoHim, it's right there. It's got its own tab. If you're looking for healthcare, that's got all of our supplements on it. Beauty has a lot of all of our facial skincare. Personal care has things like our body cream, our body wash, hand sanitizer, shampoo, those types of things live in personal care. Living, living would include I think that's where we find our cookware.
Detergent.
Yep, the dish detergent, the dish detergent, the fabric detergent, those types of things are under living. Food is where you would look for our potato ramen or the seaweed snacks, the Himalayan pink salt, our coffee, our pure tea. That's all under food. And then under more, you'll find shopping bags and catalogs and pamphlets and business items that you can buy for your business. So if we clicked on the personal care category, we'll go to the next slide. And see, here we see that we've got some hand sanitizer gel, hand soap, and one of my favorite products Atomy makes is our hand therapy. You get 4 of these hand creams in one package for $15, and it's awesome. So you're going to see underneath the product, you'll see a member price, you'll see the PV that you're going to get if you purchase that. You're going to see the amount and add to cart button. So if you click on the product and the picture, that's where you're going to get your detailed information about everything to do with that product, your ingredients, how to use it, when to use it. So if you slide down, when you get to that, you'll see here that even here, the Atomy hand therapy, it breaks them all down based on which tube it is. So you see here that this pink rose water hand cream is proven to brighten your skin. And then you can see all of the ingredients in there if you're somebody like me who likes to research all of the different ingredients. And you can see all of the botanicals that we put into our products. I mean, it's not just a couple of botanicals, it's a lot, they're jam-packed. And if you continue to scroll down, you would see the other 3 hand creams that are located there. So here again, you'll see the member price, $15, and the PV is 6,500 PV. So you can either click buy now, or you can click add to cart if you're going to be buying more than one thing. So here we're going to click add to our shopping cart. When we do that, we'll see that it shows up on the right-hand side as an item that is in our shopping cart at this point. And then to see a summary of the items that you've got in your cart, you could click on that shopping cart to take a look at what's in there. So let's take a look at our shopping cart and see what we've put in there so far. So we've put toothpaste in there for 3,000 PV, $5.30. Those are the smaller tubes of toothpaste that I love to give out as samples. We've got a box of the Cafe Arabica, which is our instant coffee. And we've got the hand therapy. So here it shows us that we've selected 3 products. The subtotal will be $29.30. We still have to add shipping and sales tax. So the total is still $29.30 right now. And the total PV that we'll get for this is 11,100 PV. If you changed your mind about one of the products, there's a couple of ways to get rid of it. And one way is to either go in the row of the product and hit delete right there, or you can click the check mark way to the left-hand side of the item to select that and then remove selected items if you wanted to remove more than one. Right? And then when you're ready to check out, you've got everything that you want, then you click order all items. And you'll see your PV total. So when you do that, you're going to be filling out the order form. And to do that, you're going to scroll down on this form. So when you get down to, you scroll down, you're going to see that your name, your ID number, and your global center is already filled out for you. The date of the purchase, you've got, if you click on the drop down, you've got the option of choosing yesterday's date, today's date, or tomorrow's date. You might wonder what that's all about. That will be important when you're starting to build your business and you're needing to put points on either your right leg or your left leg, and you need to have them there as of a certain date. But for right now, unless your sponsor asks you if you're going to order anything to put it on this date, or this date, you could just pick the date that you're ordering and it'll be fine. So click on whatever date you choose. And then the purpose of the purchase is for personal use. You're going to see your address already pre-populated. Your phone number will be there, your email, and then your name. If you're sending it to yourself, then when you get down to the shipping information, you're going to click same as above. But if you're ordering this as a gift for somebody, or if you have someone who doesn't live near you and you want to send them something to try the products to sample, you'll click a new shipping address. And this is a wonderful feature that our website has, in that you can do the ordering and you can be billed, but you can ship it somewhere else. So if you're shipping it to yourself, you would fill out, when you hit same as above, I believe it pre-populates with your name and address and phone number. If you hit new shipping address, you're going to need to fill out the name of the person that you're sending it to, their phone numbers, and their address. And yep, the city and everything. So if you click same as above, it pre-populates with all of your information. If you click the other one, new shipping address, yep, then you're going to be filling that out custom with the person that you're sending it to. Then you keep scrolling down and you're going to click continue. So when you click continue, you'll see another list of the products that you're purchasing. And this one here got cut out because of the size of the PowerPoint, but all three would show up here. So you'll see the total of the three products, your subtotal, which you had before, and now you're going to see the shipping fee, the shipping tax, and the sales tax, and then your full total. So the total here for this order is $45.32, and your PV is 11,100. If you look at the order information, you're going to see your name as the buyer, but the recipient's phone number is going to be whoever you put in that's getting this product. So it's either going to be yours or the person you're sending the items to. It'll have the purchase date, and it'll have, like I said, the recipient's name. It'll either be yours or the person you're sending it to. Then you want to scroll down some more. And now we're going to enter our payment information. So the most popular method of payment is a credit card, and you get to pick whether it's MasterCard, Visa, American Express. You pick whatever your card is, and then you put in your name, your card ID number, the 3-digit security code on the back, and the expiration date. If you pick bank deposit, that's a separate process where you would go to a Bank of America and make a deposit there for the amount of this purchase. If you need more information and details on how to do that, please check with your sponsor on that. It's not something that's done very often. Most of the people have a credit card, but you want to go ahead and check with your sponsor if that's how you would want to choose to pay. You can also pay with a cash, check, or money order, or is it just cash and money order? A cashier's check or money order. And, you know, I've got to say, Osuk, I don't fully recall the details of that. Or Jessica, you might. Do you have to call Seattle and then tell them that you're sending a cashier's check? Is that what you do?
About, you mean cashier check?
Yeah.
All right, so after your order, click the cashier check, and then you check out in the right side of the box. You check out, and then you just writing down from your personal check, same amount of $45, $32, and then send it to company,
Send it to
Seattle. And then when Seattle got your product, your check, then they could deposit your money, and then they could give you your point. But the point matter is, what if, you know, the check arrives there a week later, then they already close it for the date for the PV. So, you know, a little bit of a difficult, but the bank deposit is more reliable. So if you want to use the bank deposit, you click the bank deposit, then they show you bank routing number, you know, for the Atomy company. You can go to Bank of America, pay for that. What if you go to Bank of America, pay for the $45.32? Then you take a picture for the receipt, and then you just send it to a company for the email. They receive of $45.32, and then ID who you put. There are two in the picture you gotta send it to them. Then company, after as soon as they got it, they're gonna check that, and then they're gonna give you a point that day. These days, yes, these days we can use the Jello from the bank. So the wire system. So you just do it right away, and then you take a picture, still take a picture for the receipt, and then ID who you put to send it to the company. Then company check that, and they give you that day what you want to put it in point. But the cashier's check and the bank order is a little bit, you know, sometimes after they got the check, and if they be late, like a week later, then that PV maybe not, they put it in that same day what you want, maybe a week later you may put it in, right, if you're willing to. So I don't recommend for the, I don't recommend for the, you know, cashier check or bank personal money order, but I recommend for the bank deposit or credit card. The bank deposit is for someone you think they're gonna buy for that day. What if like they wanna buy today for the 100,000 PV? So you're gonna get like a 1.5 million, put it in this way, just make a big number. So 1.5 million, you just match the number, because, you know, someone willing to purchase the 100,000 PV. But you just see that nobody buy till like the last minute. Then you just use the bank deposit. And then after that time is over, you see the point come up from the person. Sometimes that person is busy, not in a purchase that day. Then after that is over, then you just put it in that bank, you know, the slip, you know, deposit, and then send it to company. I just do this way. If you have the moment that, you know, something come up, then you let me know. I will help you.
Yeah.
But this one for more to, you know, like a mastership, you know, who challenge that, those people sometimes they need for that.
Yep, that's a trick with the bank deposit that Osuk's describing that you would need, not when you're just placing orders for yourself or becoming an auto consumer, but when you are challenging for a mastership. So there's different ways to help meet your goals when it's time for the mastership, and Osuk and your sponsor can help you with that. But for the sake of this PowerPoint, it's just another way to be able to pay for your order if you wanted to. Okay. And then you'll, if you check that the billing address is the same as the shipping address, it'll pre-populate with the shipping address there. All right. So you're going to want to make sure, yep, you enter your payment details. Click same as shipping address. And then you just want to review everything. Do you agree with all the information given above? You're going to click yes, I agree. And then you're going to click checkout now. And when you do that, you're going to see this receipt with an order number on it. And I think it's a good idea to print those off and just hold on to them, or keep a book with the order number and the items that you ordered and the PVs that you should get. This becomes a little bit more important as you're building your business and you're placing orders under other people. You can't just go in and see that under your ID because it'll be under someone else's ID. So if you print these off, you'll have them. And then you'll see that your personal PV points, 11,100, will be assigned to your account. Okay. Does anybody have any questions before we turn it over to Jessica to cover how to order in the Atomy app? Anybody have questions about the website ordering? Okay. All right then. So Jessica, I'll turn it over to you to cover the Atomy mobile app and how to order from there.
Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. That was excellent. I just want to add, like, if you're from a different country, like on the right upper corner, you could change the country to go to your website for your country. But since we're mostly here in the US, so we're just kind of showing the US site. So now everybody has their own mobile computer with you. So your phone, you never go out without them. So now we're going to teach you how to use your mobile app in your phone. So I'll be teaching both how to use. It's pretty much the same. It's just getting the app to your phone, depending on what your phone is. So for iPhone users, we're going to be downloading it from a different icon or a different app that's in your mobile phone. And for Android devices, they also have a different app where you could download the app for Atomy Mobile. So let's begin. So how to install the mobile app on your phone or mobile devices. So for Apple or iPhone devices, and you could do this for iPad too, there is the App Store. So you click or tap on that App Store icon. And then for Android phone or devices, you go to the Play Store. Okay. So either of these two, whatever your mobile device is, that's your go-to to get the Atomy mobile app. So what you're going to do on the top there, when you click either the App Store or the Play Store, you type in Atomy mobile, and then this would show up. Make sure it's the official Atomy mobile. Right? I don't know if there's any other mobile app there, but just to be sure it's the right one, this is what it looks like. It's a blue with a little shopping bag. So, and then once you see that one, you click the Get button there. Or in Android, this Get is in iPhone or Apple devices. For Android, this is the wording there is install. So once the computer in your mobile app downloads it, it converts into open. So now you could open the app directly through that, or you could go back to the main page of your mobile like this, and you tap on the Atomy mobile icon. So this is the first page that you're going to be seeing. And of course, the first thing you're going to do is log in. So it's similar to the computer way of logging in. You just need to click in the login icon right there, or the login button. And when you click on that one, you are supposed to remember your member ID and password. So that's the most important thing when you become a member. Remember your member ID and password. So you could write it down somewhere so you keep it handy. So type it in. So type in the member ID and password. And then I would suggest, so you don't have to remember all the time, you just click the box, remember my ID, and keep it logged in. So you don't have to keep on typing in your member ID and password all the time. So I usually like to check it. And then you click login. And then the first page that would come up would be the announcement page. So it would tell you what are the new products that are on, what are the new announcements, the new promotions. You know, kind of keeps you informed of what's going on in Atomy. All you have to do is just click this either two buttons in the bottom to, you know, get it out of your, you know, of your viewing, and go to the other page. So now let's go in shopping and our mobile app. So this is very handy. So let's sometimes, you know, you're waiting for the bus, you're in the doctor's office, you're kind of like, just kind of like you're idle, you're just sitting there and then suddenly, oh yeah, I forgot I have to buy pure tea. Like you don't have to wait to go to your home and go open up your computer. Right there and there, you could just, while you're sitting waiting at the bus, you could do your shopping already. So which is very, very convenient. So how do you do it? So once you close that announcement page, it will go back to the main page. So there are two ways of getting into the shopping mall. So the first one, it should be right there on the left lower side. It says shopping mall. That's the easiest one. If you like to push a couple more buttons, that's fine too. You can go up here and there's a 3 bars on the upper left corner. You can click that one. And then it would show up with this page. This is actually your My Office page, but there is a link there too for your shopping mall that you could go to. So that involved like 2 clicks, but the first one's the easiest one. So either or, it will bring you to this page. So as you can see, all the categories are on the top. So it's the same thing as your computer, you know, Atomy website. There's the categories like the him, the healthcare, beauty, personal care, living, food that Lynn has discussed earlier. So it's all there too. And all you have to do is slide it left to right, and that would get you to whatever category you want to. Unless you want to browse it all of it together, you just keep it here in the total and you could browse it, but it's very hard to find the items that you want fast. So I would, you know, suggest just click on the category of the product that you intend to buy. And then if you, after choosing a category, you could scroll down to view the products. So if you click on healthcare, it will show all our supplements. Or if it's in this case, you know, if you want to just scroll it down and you will see all the products for a particular category. So now, if you want to know more about a particular product, you could click on the picture to read more about the product. So the same way as in the, you know, in the Atomy website, you could do the same thing. You could click on a product and it would show you information about your product. So in this case, you know, the 3-second beauty water, it's like how much does it cost as a member, how many PVs are involved. And if you scroll down the bottom of your page there, it would tell you a description of what the ingredients and what are the instructions and how to use this particular product. Now, once you're done, you know, reading over the description, all you have to do if you want to add this to your cart is to click on the shopping icon on the left lower corner. So click on that one, and if you click on that one, it will open another little page like on the bottom like this. And then you have to click it again, click the shopping button again, so that it will add up to your shopping cart. Of course, you could have the option to change the quantity. If you want more than one, you could definitely do that. So it makes it easier for you. So click on the quantity and then click the shopping button here again to add it to the shopping cart. So you'll know if it went through when you push the button, because right on the upper right corner there, as you can see, there's a little orange circle with a number with it. That means that's the number of items you have added to your shopping cart. So it means you have some items already placed in your cart. Just like when you're shopping, you put something, and so there's a couple items there. So it's very convenient to know that you were successful in adding this particular item to your cart. So now you want to see, okay, what did I put in my shopping cart? So what you're going to do is just right there in the upper right corner, that icon, you just click on that one, and then it will proceed to your shopping cart. So there's another way to do it too. So that's one way. Or you could go back, you click the back button. It will bring you back to the main shopping mall page. Right down here on the right lower corner, there's another icon of the shopping cart. So you could do that too, either or. Because some people are like, oh, I'm not done shopping. Let me go back to the main shopping page, do your shopping again. And then you could also add items to your cart too by going back to this main page. You just click this button right here. That's the shortcut to adding to your shopping cart. The previous one was if you want to look into the description of each of the products. So that's I guess the longer way of shopping. But here, if you're in a rush, just kind of like if you find a product that you wanted, click on that one, it will add to your cart. And of course, that number and with the orange and the number will show up here in the shopping cart. So you just click on that shopping cart again, will bring you to your to the main shopping cart page. Another way also of getting to your shopping cart is again clicking the 3 bars on the upper left corner. So you could do that too. If you click on that one, there's another icon here that says shopping cart. So either or, you could do that one too. There's different ways of going somewhere, so to speak. In this case, your shopping cart. So now that we showed you the 3 ways to get to your shopping cart, here's your shopping cart page. So everything that you added to your shopping cart is shown here. So you, just like in the website, you have the option to change the quantity. So you just click the drop down button here and change the quantity that you want. If you change your mind about a particular product, all you have to do is see the little X right there. You just click on that one and it will remove it out of your shopping cart. So very easy. And then if you still decide, oh, I want to shop some more. So if you look down on the bottom of your page on the left side, there's your shopping mall icon. So you could still go back there and shop some more. Let's say, oh, I don't want the 3-second beauty water. I want the cream mist. So you can go back there and go to the beauty category and then look for that particular product there and add it to your cart. So you could change your mind several times, multiple times. You could keep it, for example, you're just, window shopping for now, and then maybe later you want to, buy it later. You could keep your items there. It will not go away the next time you got, you're just in your break, 15-minute break. Okay, I'm just going to add the things I want to do, and then I'll add some more later. And then you got busy. When you get back, everything's still in your shopping cart. So now when you're ready to check out, I'm so excited to shop. So when you're ready to check out, click order all. So slide down, because you might have tons of products. You just slide down until you see the order all. Keep losing my mouse. And then you click on that one. And then now it will bring you to the ordering page. So it's just like your website. So again, since you're logged in under your account, your name would show up here. Obviously, your center that you registered with, in this case, it's the Boston Global Center, would show up. Then we have the sales date again. So just like Lynn said, there's an option to change the date to today's date, yesterday's date, or tomorrow's date. And sometimes your sponsor would ask you, hey, could you change the date for yesterday? It's something to do with the commission. So eventually, once we advance in our lessons, you'll be able to understand that. And if you have still questions, your sponsor is always there to be able to explain to you that in much detail. But at this point, as I said, it's just for simplicity, just have to choose a particular date there. But there's 3 options that you could choose, okay? Today, yesterday, and tomorrow. So, and then of course, your mobile number is here. It will populate unless you want to change that. You could still have the option to change it. And of course, I always check this box because I always like to have a confirmation. So just in case I did not print it, I do have a copy of my order also. Here, it says your name. You could put your name, same as the credit card you're using for the purchase. So either that, or you could also put your name, you're the sender and you're using your husband's credit card. You could also do that too. So after you put the customer information in your purchase order here, you just slide down to the bottom of the page, there's more, okay? So we'll go now to where you're gonna be shipping the products. So if you're gonna be shipping it to yourself, choose option same as above. So when you click on this, your name, address, and everything will populate on all this boxes. But if you want to send it to somebody else, like your friend, your relative, somebody that you want to share Atomy with, which you can, and that's what Atomy is supposed to be, sharing your products. Click on the option of the new shipping address, and you can manually type in the name and the addresses of the person that you're sending. So lucky person getting all the products. So let's scroll down again. So after you click on whichever shipping address you're going to choose, just click on it. Oh, there's another information here. For example, you're on vacation. You want to send it to yourself, but let's say you're going to South Carolina in like, probably, and you're going to be there for like 2 weeks. So you could, as long as you time it right, you could send the products over there, like, and then hopefully you'll be like there once the product comes in. So it's kind of like a little bit tricky, but you can still do it like that. But that's one good thing about this. So after you do that, you scroll down the bottom page, it's now down to the payment information. So again, we'll give you the option to pay by credit card. So if you click this, oh, there's my mouse. Credit card, it would highlight in blue. So now you could put in the information, the credit card company, which is MasterCard, Visa, and then and other companies there. It will show you all the options of all the credit card companies that Atomy accepts is right going to be in this drop down menu. Then of course you type down the name of that's in your credit card and card number, security code, and the expiration date and everything. Again, you also have the option to click on the bank deposit. And what I love about the mobile app, it would tell you it has instructions. Unlike the website that, it's just kind of like, what I'm going to do. But in the mobile app, it's right there. It has step by step. So if you click on bank deposit, it says here you could deposit the amount to the Bank of Atomy, which is Bank of America. And then here's the routing number and account number. So I just like Usuk said, you could do the Zelle directly to, it's one of the payment platforms of some of the banks. Some banks do carry them and some banks don't. And so the easiest way, if you have a Bank of America nearby, you could either, go to the branch and just, make sure you put in the routing number, account number, and of course, one other thing you must write down is you need to put the order number on the slip too. Makes it easier for everything to be referenced later on if there's any issues. So, and of course, print your ID number there too. So here you have instructions on how to do it if you're going to be doing it. It says here we're accepting inpatient deposit, but this is like before the advent of Zelle. But with the Zelle, I think they're getting more easier now with the bank-to-bank transactions. So that's one way too. If you click on the cashier's check or money order, here's also the instructions. So obviously just get a cashier's check and money order somewhere in a financial institution or a store for money order, and you could send it to this address there. Of course, because you had to mail it, because you were using snail mail, it will take a while because it's in, depending on where you live, it's in Washington state. So it will take a while. So especially if you're here in the East Coast, probably 5-6 days. So that's why, that's what Usuk said. Sometimes you use this mode of payment when they award you the points, it will be a little bit delayed compared to, like, you know, with the credit card and the online bank deposit, it will be like, you know, like real time, what they say. So most of the time people have credit card, the fastest thing is just use that one. Let's, you know, get there, be done with it. So of course, when you scroll back down to the bottom of the page again, here's your billing address. So if your billing address is the same as your shipping address, all you have to do is click that button right there. Where's my mouse? Keeps losing me. There you go. Click on that one, your address will populate. If it's obviously a different billing address, just type it in. No issues there. So you have different options. And then finally, the best part of it, confirm your order. Click confirm order. So if you click on this one, it would show you now another different page to show you the tax for each item. It's actually more itemized compared to than the website. You could actually see here the different items of how many taxes for the each product. So which is nice. Just scroll down to the bottom of the page, and once you're satisfied with it, all you have to do is after you reviewed it, click the X button. And when you click on that one, it will go back to the previous page. But now, if you notice earlier, the payment color, see, it's like kind of light blue. So meaning it's not ready to be clicked, because you have to click the confirm order first before this becomes darker blue, and then you could proceed with your processing of your order. So click first the confirm order, go to this page, review it, click on the X on the top. And then when you come back, see the payment button is now dark blue. So now when you click on that one, an order number will come up. Make sure you take note of the order number, or what you call it, screenshot it, you know, using your phone. Everybody does it all the time. You know, screenshot it, take a picture of that, and then make sure, you know, keep it for your own records. And then congratulations, you made your order in mobile app. Your products will be shipped to you soon. So when you click payment. So that's the end of our presentation. Any questions?